Yo guys, what is going on? It's your boy Hollywood Steve back with another video right here on YouTube. Alright, we're gonna get into the Royal Rumble here. We're gonna start off with I'm gonna start off giving you guys the how they all entered and we'll kinda go we'll go from there. So the first match was the Women's Royal Rumble. We had Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss at 1 and 2. Then we followed by Kiana James, Nia Jax, Ivy Nile, Lola Vice, Candice LeRae, Jordan Grace, Becky Lynch, Sol Ruca, Roxanne Perez, Maxine Dupree, Natty, Liv Morgan, Lash Legend, Zelina Vega, Raquel Rodriguez, Chelsea Green, Julia, Io Sky, Asuka, Rhea Ripley, Bayley, JCJ and the NXT Women's Champion, Nikki Bella, Lyra Valkyria, Kalani Jordan, Kairi Sane, Brie Bella, and Tiffany Stratton. So that was the order. There was no Paige, Nikki Bella or Brie Bella was the surprise. Brie Bella was the surprise return. Which okay, but my question is why? Why did we have to why Brie Bella? You know, she got a really good pop when her music hit. She got a really good pop. But again, I asked the question, why Brie Bella? Why not Paige here? You know, why not Blake Monroe? For that matter, why not Rosemary from TNA? Why? But anyway, so Brie Bella gets the big return pop here. And coming out of it, I don't see too many single storylines here, but other than Natty throwing out Becky and Natty and Becky going after each other for the IC title at maybe at WrestleMania, maybe at Elimination Chamber. That's the only thing I could see here. Maybe two or three. I mean, I said there wasn't too many storylines. Maybe two or three. In all honesty, maybe two or three storylines came out of the Women's Royal Rumble. Maybe you get, maybe since Kairi threw out Asuka and Kairi, you could start to do something there with Asuka and Kairi. The women's tag division, Charlotte and Alexa, because everybody thought that this is going to be the point. Everybody thought this is going to be the point where Alexa and Charlotte started to turn on each other. Or Charlotte's ego would, it was like, oh, Charlotte's ego's gonna get in the way, and Charlotte's gonna, become Charlotte's gonna become Charlotte Flair, right? She's gonna turn. She's gonna become Charlotte. But we didn't get that here. So you have that. You have I mean, so there's a couple of. I mean, I guess Nikki and Brie going after the tag titles, but I mean, but why? Why? What? But, yeah, why? That's my question. Why? What purpose? Excuse me, guys. Sorry. What purpose is it going to serve for Nikki and Brie to go after the tag titles? I don't. I myself. I personally do not see the benefit of having Brie or Nikki go after the tag titles. I just don't see it. I get the Bella Twins. I get it. Yay! Woo! Bella Twins nostalgia. Built the women's division. Yay! Woo! All right. Okay, but let's build new people up here. Not put these. But anyway, I just don't see it. Other people may see it. I don't see the benefit of maybe having Nikki and Brie go after the tag titles. I just don't see that. But I do like Nat. I do like the possibility of Natty versus Becky, because this is a new version of Natalya that we have not seen. This is the blood sport Natalya. This is the version of Natty that that showed up in AAA. That's this Natty, like low key legend Natty. I like it. I do. I like it. Sol Ruka had a great showing. She looked really good out there. Lash Legend. My goodness. Lash Legend looked really good. I mean, it was a great thing to have her eliminate both the Bellas. I thought that was really good. So let's go over the let's go over who you actually. So let's start with. So, not surprisingly, the Iron Woman of the Women's Royal Rumble was Charlotte Flair. At 59, she was in for 59 minutes and 49 seconds. So just under an hour she was in there. Pretty good showing by Charlotte. Obviously, it's Charlotte, so she's gonna show out. She's gonna have a good showing. Obviously, Lola Vice, she gets eliminated by Jordynne Grace. Candice LeRae, okay, who got eliminated by Jordynne Grace. Ivy Now got eliminated by Jordynne Grace. So Jordynne Grace had 3 eliminations here. Nia Jax gets eliminated by Charlotte Flair. There's a little bit. That could be interesting. And Alexa Bliss accidentally gets eliminated by Charlotte. Alexa just happened to be just wrong place, wrong time for Alexa. Maybe I don't know. And I don't know if they play off of this. I don't know if this is something that they're gonna play off of. If this is something that they're going to, hey, maybe Alexa turn. I doubt it. I don't know. I legit don't know. I legitimately do not know. But she accidentally gets eliminated by Charlotte here. Maxine Dupree gets eliminated by Becky Lynch, and then here we go. Natty eliminates Becky. Jordynne Grace gets eliminated by Lash Legend. Kiana James, who surprisingly had a decent surprisingly had a decent showing. I mean, well, not surprisingly. I mean, she had a really good showing. I was impressed by Kiana. She was in there a long time. She was in there quite a while, a good 30 minutes at least. So Kiana gets eliminated by Raquel Rodriguez. Zelina Vega gets she was in there for a little bit. She gets eliminated by Julia. Chelsea Green. Now there was a spot here I thought was really good. Chelsea Green tries to get into the Judgment Day, and Raquel, Liv, and Roxanne are facing her, and she's trying to get in with the Judgment Day, and she's and they just not having it. I thought that was great, and she just gets attacked. And poor Alba Fire, she got eliminated from this match, and she wasn't even in the Rumble. She wasn't even in the Royal Rumble, and she ends up getting eliminated in the Rumble because she ended up trying to help Chelsea. She gets in the ring, she gets thrown out, and so Edge at one point she gets on all fours, and Chelsea Green's walking on her back to not get eliminated, and then eventually Chelsea gets eliminated. But there's a couple of good spots here by Chelsea. I loved how her and Rhea saluted, and then Rhea just slaps her across the face. I thought that was so good. Thought that was so good. Chelsea Green is great. Rhea ends up eliminating Chelsea Green. Roxanne Perez gets eliminated by Rhea. Rhea ends up eliminating Chelsea and Roxanne Perez. Natty gets eliminated here by Liv Morgan. Julia gets eliminated by Lyra Valkyria. Asuka gets eliminated by Kairi Sane, and it's so funny. You hear Asuka, Kairi. And Kairi's got you see Kairi this look. I'm sorry. And it's funny. It's funny, and then Kairi Sane gets eliminated by Io Sky, and then you hear Asuka, Kairi. So it was pretty good. It was good. Lyra gets eliminated here by Brie Bella, and Bayley gets eliminated by Nikki Bella. Kalani Jordan gets eliminated here by JC Jane. JC Jane gets eliminated by Sol Ruka. Brie Bella gets eliminated here by Lash Legend. Charlotte Flair gets eliminated by Lash Legend. Io Sky gets eliminated by Lash Legend. So Lash Legend pretty much here eliminates 1, 2, 3, 4. Two Hall of Famers and 2 future Hall of Famers. Two legit. 2 top tier superstar, 2 top tier superstars in the women's division. I mean, and 2 Hall of Famers. And then Rhea eliminates Lash Legend here. Then Raquel Rodriguez eliminates Rhea, and then Raquel gets eliminated by her own tag team partner, her own Judgment Day family, Liv Morgan, and you're down to the final 3. It's Liv Morgan, Sol Ruka, and Tiffany Stratton. So it's Sol Ruka, Liv Morgan, and Tiffany Stratton are your final 3, and Tiffany Stratton eliminates Sol Ruka. Sol's going for a rookie mistake here by Sol. She goes for a Soul Snatcher on the apron. Tiffany pushes her off. Liv eliminates Tiffany. She hits the Oblivion and eliminates Tiffany, and that is your Women's Royal Rumble. That's the Women's Royal Rumble match. Liv Morgan finally wins it after 2 years of finishing second and third. She finally gets it. She wins the Women's Royal Rumble. Now she will go on to WrestleMania, and she gets to choose. She gets the opponent of her choosing, so it'll be. I'm looking forward to see who Liv chooses here. Before we go on to the Men's Royal Rumble, I want to talk about the AJ Styles Gunther retirement match. This one got me a little. This one got to me. This one was like, wow, like he's done. Like, because Peter Rosenberg was saying on the post show that he talked to AJ. He talked to AJ after or before, earlier on in the day, and AJ was like, he asked AJ, he said, so if you lose, like, are you done or just like done with WWE? And he goes, no, I'm done. Like, this is it. There's gonna be no more phenomenal AJ Styles after the Royal Rumble. I'm done. I'm hanging it up. I'm done. Like, he's trademarked phenomenal, the phenomenal AJ Styles. So interesting on that. But a really good match. A really good match here. Really good match. Again, AJ fought till he had nothing left, and Gunther made AJ pass out to the sleeper, and we continue, and the aura of the career killer Gunther continues. This match was like, wow. This is it. This is it. No more AJ after today. After the Royal Rumble. I mean, not even in TNA. Not even AEW. I mean, or another ROH run or another New Japan run. Nothing. Like, this is it. He's done. Like, done. And it's weird. It's weird. It's really weird to think that this is like it. Like, that's it. Like, AJ's done. It's such a weird feeling to know that we're no longer going to have AJ Styles on our television screens. It's weird. It's just, wow. I mean, but a 25 year run. I mean, bravo AJ. I mean, what a career. And he had said that he wanted to retire while he could still do everything. I mean, he can still go. I mean, you look at the moves he was doing. He was hitting the Pele. He was hitting the, he was hitting the Phenomenal Forearm. He was hitting the 450 Frog Splash. I mean, all his high flying stuff AJ was still doing. He can still go, but AJ said he wants to retire while he can still do all these things. And I can appreciate that. He doesn't want. He said he wants the fans to remember him at his pinnacle, at the top. And yeah, we will. I remember the 2016 Royal Rumble. That music hit. It was like, whoa, AJ Styles. Oh my gosh. And then to retire 10 years later at the Royal Rumble where it started. My only, I know a lot of people are going to have this complaint. I know I'm not in the minority here on this. My only complaint is that I wish it was done in the States. I wish it was done in the States. I wish they had done this, had waited to maybe do this in Chicago, in the States, where he would have where he would have gotten, where it would have been even cooler. But after the match, after your time, I mean, the arena was dead silent. Like you could feel the air just kind of going out of the arena, like this is it, like he's done, like this is that's it, like no more, and yeah, that's it, he's done. No more AJ Styles. And it's just it's really, it's weird. It's weird because I didn't grow up following AJ Styles. I watched a little bit of TNA, but I didn't really follow TNA, but I knew who AJ Styles was. I've watched the Bullet Club, him debut in New Japan as the Bullet Club leader. I've watched that multiple times. I've watched that. And then, like I said, his Hall of Fame career run, 2-time WWE champion. I mean, tag team champion, United States champion, Intercontinental champion. AJ's done it all in the WWE. He's done it all. And I mean, kudos AJ. I'm thank you, AJ, for for letting us be able to watch you on a weekly basis. I mean, that was, especially these matches with Shinsuke, reminded everybody of Wrestle Kingdom 8. Oh my goodness. Or Wrestle Kingdom 9, Wrestle Kingdom 9. AJ versus Shinsuke for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Man, had those vibes. A lot of callbacks. But anyway, Gunther makes AJ pass out. Gunther kills another career. I'm gonna thoroughly miss AJ, but I would hope that this year, like when they announce Hall of Fame inductions, they've already announced a few, but that's for another video. But I hope that he and John Cena are the next two to get inducted. I mean, just induct them both now. I mean, AJ has had a stellar career. That would just be the pinnacle, for him. But Gunther retires AJ Styles, so Gunther chalks up another career. He's retired Goldberg, John Cena, now AJ Styles. So who's next? To steal a line from Goldberg, who's next on the list? The Sammy Drew match. Wow. That match, man. Sammy left it all out there. He left. I think Sammy left everything out there on the. Sammy left everything out there. I mean, he hit a. He hit a dive over the top rope and landed on his back earlier on in the match, compromised his back, and the whole match his back was giving him trouble the entire match, and obviously Drew kind of focused on that a little bit, but Sammy, just being the fighter that he is, he just fought through it. And I give Sammy all the credit in the world, man. What a match. I mean, Sammy did not give up. What a match. I mean, Drew ends up retaining, obviously. But what a match. What a match. That was an amazing match. And then we got our men's Royal Rumble match. Now, this one had a little bit more intrigue to it. This one had some more intrigue that kind of sparked my interest a little bit. Kind of made me go, what is going on? And so here we go. Obviously, Obafemi in at number 1. You had to do this. You had to do Obafemi in at number 1. The aura of that man. The aura of just Obafemi. The just the aura of Oba. Oh my gosh. And Braun Breaker in at number 2. So Braun Breaker came in at number 2. So to set this up in the countdown, on the countdown show, Paul Heyman confronted Adam Pearce and said, and told him like the disadvantages of going at number 2 or number 1, and he obviously had something to do with Braun going in at number 2. Well, Adam Pearce like, it's random draw. I don't have anything to do with it. It's a random draw. And that's just the number Braun got. It's a random draw. I don't have anything to do with it. Hands up, I don't have anything to do with it. It's a random draw. And so they were jaw-jacking back and forth, and then Braun comes out, and then interestingly, he gets jumped by this. He gets jumped, thrown into the steel steps. Then he gets curb stomped by this masked figure. This tall masked figure. Who I'm hearing out there I'm hearing people say it's Logan Paul. I'm hearing people say it's Seth Rollins. And the reason I'm hearing people say it's Logan Paul, because on Monday Night Raw, Logan Paul was like, we're gonna, we're all gonna enter early in the Rumble. We're gonna make sure that Braun wins. Right? Yeah, we're gonna make sure Braun wins. Well, Braun gets jumped and then gets eliminated, gets thrown back in the ring, and then just gets eliminated by Obafemi. Like 10 seconds. Braun's in the Rumble like 10 seconds. That there's gonna be more to this, more to Paul Heyman too. So just hang in there. There's more with Paul Heyman here. The Paul Heyman, the always working. That man is always just spinning so many things, and so many little twists, little turns with Paul Heyman. So it's gonna be, we're gonna have to see what you'll see. There's more with Paul Heyman. This is not the last we've seen of Paul Heyman in the Royal Rumble. So hang in there. So I've heard, like I said, with that whole thing from Monday night, I've heard people say it's Logan Paul. People think it's Logan Paul. I've heard people say it's Seth. People are saying, well, if you look at the blonde, you can see the blonde beard. It's definitely Logan Paul. And Logan Paul would have a later draw in the Rumble match. He would have a later draw here. But he's tall guy, and then he goes out through the crowd. And so, interesting. So we're just gonna kind of leave that. We're gonna kind of leave that there. Then immediately we get Solo Sikoa coming in at number 3. Rey Mysterio, my local guy, Rey Mysterio, coming in at number 4, followed by Rusev, who they've absolutely buried. Matt Cardona in at number 6. Damian Priest in at number 7. Javon Evans in at number 8. Mr. Iguana in at number 9. Trick Williams at number 10. Cody Rhodes at number 11. El Grande Americano, the second Grande Americano, the second El Grande. Then at immediately number 13, the original El Grande Americano, a.k.a. Chad Gable. So that was interesting. You had both El Grandes going at each other. El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano, mask versus mask at WrestleMania. Maybe. I wouldn't mind it. I honestly wouldn't. I honestly would not. I honestly would not mind that. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind, because I'm ready for this El Grande Americano storyline to be over and done with. I'm so done with. They've got to pay this off at some point, right? So I think El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano, the original. I love the idea, either at WrestleMania or at a AAA, or at a AAA event. Either way, I'm down for it. I'm totally down for it. Um, and then we got the debut of Royce Keys, aka Powerhouse Hobbs, and I like what they did here. I like how they had Powerhouse Hobbs come up on the screen, and then it switched to Royce Keys. I thought that was really cool. Triple H has done that for a lot of they did it a lot in NXT. They did it for Finn Balor. It said Prince Devitt, and then it's switched to Finn Balor. I liked that here, but there was faded, there was faint, not faded. There was oh, excuse me, sorry guys. There was a faint. It was a little AEW chant, but everybody, the Saudi fans don't know who Powerhouse Hobbs is. So I don't know who Royce Keys is. So I don't know why you would debut Royce Keys here at the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia when Saudi Arabia fans don't get AEW, so they don't know who he is. So I don't. That one didn't. That one they should have held off on. Debut. They should have debuted him tonight in Philly. In Philadelphia. At Monday Night Raw. That's when they should have debuted him. But anyway. Then we got the other two more members of the Vision. We got Austin Theory and Bronson Reed in at 15 and 16. Then we had Ilya Dragunov coming in at number 17, and then we got the second of our AAA contingent, La Parka, came in at number 18, and then he was followed by Logan Paul at number 20. So now we have all three members of the Vision in, and then a returning LA Knight. Yeah. Came in at number 21. He's been out since December. So we get a returning LA Knight. Now, like I said earlier, there's more with Paul Heyman. Here's where Paul Heyman. Here's where the other thing with Paul Heyman comes in. And this is where it gets a little murky for me. This is where it gets interesting. Little interesting here for me. Brock Lesnar comes in at number 22. And Paul Heyman is walking out with Brock Lesnar. The Beast. Brock Lesnar. And Brock was never really involved with the Vision. He was never part of that faction. He never really had anything to do with the Vision. And so after FaceTiming Pat McAfee on the Pat McAfee show to declare for the Royal Rumble, he comes out with Paul Heyman. Now, I said this is interesting because earlier on in the Royal Rumble, remember Braun Breaker came out at number 2, and he got absolutely destroyed by whoever that masked man was, masked figure, whoever that masked dude was, and gets eliminated by Obafemi. So, what is Paul Heyman doing with Brock Lesnar here? This is where it's interesting for me. Is Paul Heyman already like throwing Braun Breaker aside? Is he already like throwing him off here? Is he already like saying, is he already like done with Braun Breaker? Like after he loses the Rumble when he was supposed to win the Royal Rumble, is Paul Heyman already ditching? Is he already like cutting ties with Braun and going back to Brock? Where he knows Brock with where he knows Brock is the more is knows how to win? I don't know. It's just a theory. It's just a theory of. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because that's a really interesting. Why would he be coming out with Brock Lesnar and be in Brock's corner when he's clearly with the Vision? Interesting. Just something to think about. Then we got the Miz, and man, poor Rey Fenix here. Holy cow. We got Rey Fenix with the Miz in at number 23, Rey Fenix in at number 24. Yeah, poor Rey Fenix, man. Rey Fenix, in my view, needs to go to Raw, be paired, and officially be tagged with his brother Penta, and the Lucha Bros need to run that tag division. They need to take over that tag division, and on Raw, because the men's tag division on Raw, I mean, just the men's tag division in general is crap. If you ask me, it's ridiculous. As much as I love I love the Usos, but they're the tag champs again. You have the New Day, and you have the Judgment Day. JD's out, so what are they doing with Brutus and Julius and Brutus? Who knows? And I think that's what needs. Rey Fenix here just needs to go to Raw, tag with his brother. They need to just run roughshod over the men's tag division and just take that tag division to heights that it's not been taken to in a while. But then we got Jey Uso at number 25, followed by his cousin Roman Reigns at number 26. And now, they did something. This is one thing I wish they wouldn't do with Jay's music in a big event like this, because they played Jay's whole entrance here. Jay got his full blown entrance, coming down through the crowd, yeeting, and while he's yeeting, guys are getting thrown out. You know, we missed who Brock and LA Knight threw out. I mean, because Jay was getting his full entrance here, and I get he's a big star. I get that. I understand that, but this was not the time nor the place to do that. You didn't need to do that for Jay. Right here. I get it. I know. But with him getting his big ol' entrance and then the running it back, you missed key eliminations in the Rumble. Like, oh, Brock got eliminated? By who? Who did LA Knight eliminate somebody? Who? You missed key eliminations. Um, so that's the only complaint that I have really about that. Then you got Roman Reigns, obviously. More on him in a minute. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Ones to the sky. And gotta get those ones up, right? Acknowledge your tribal chief. More on that in a minute. More on that in a few minutes. And I thought it was kind of a cool bit here. Roman and Jay. Roman goes, "Hey, run it back. You want to run it back?" And Jay's like, "Heck yeah, run it back." And as soon as they got started to run it back, Roman just absolutely decks Jay. like you gotta get serious, dude. This is the Rumble. You gotta get serious. And so I like that. I like that because Roman was on the Pat McAfee show earlier on, and he was talking about how creative has gotten stale, how creative is not pushing new talent, how creative is not doing what they're supposed to be doing as creative. And so he's basically saying he needs to come in, win the Rumble, and they need Roman back badly need Roman back. So that's what he's saying basically. And then we got Jacob Fatu coming in at number 27. I'm a Jacob Fatu fan, man. I love Fatu. Oh, love that guy. You know what I mean? Oh, love that dude. Love me some Jacob Fatu. And then we got Penta coming in at number 28. And then at number 29, we got Randy Orton coming in at number 29. Little bit of storyline here, just in just a minute on in just a few minutes here on Randy Orton and possibly Gunther. And of course, we all knew number 30, since it wasn't Chris Jericho, because Chris Jericho. Now everybody thought here Chris Jericho gonna debut or return at the Royal Rumble. Everybody thought he could do that here because he's going on tour with Fozzy, his band in February. So they thought, well, he could do it here. But interestingly, he's still listed on the internal roster. He's still listed on the active roster, on the internal roster of the AEW page on AEW.com. He's still listed on the roster. They haven't removed him yet, so that's interesting. That's something that's interesting. And that is those were your 30 entrants into the Royal Rumble. Now, Royal Rumble eliminate. Now I'm gonna kind of run down the Royal Rumble eliminations for the men and who the Iron Man was. Obviously, we know Braun Breaker was eliminated by Oba Femi. Oba eliminates Rusev and Solo Sikoa and Rey Mysterio and Matt Cardona. And then we had Mr. Iguana getting eliminated by Trick Williams, and Trick picks up Laesca and just chucks him out. I thought that was great. El Grande Americano and El Grande Americano, the original, get eliminated by. Do I have that? Yes. El Grande Americano 2.0 gets eliminated by El Grande Americano, the original, aka Chad Gable. AKA Chad Gable. And then El Grande Americano, the original, aka Chad Gable, gets eliminated by Trick Williams. Trick Williams gets eliminated by Cody Rhodes. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Ugh, I've been sneezing today. And then we got Damian Priest gets eliminated here by Royce Keys. So they had to give Royce Keys an elimination here. And then Royce Keys gets eliminated by Bronson Reed. That's a match I want to see. There's so many matches I want to see with Royce Keys, and I want to see him go up against Oba, Braun, Rusev. Oh my goodness. Then La Parka got eliminated by Austin Theory. Dragon Lee got eliminated by Bronson Reed again. Austin Theory and Bronson Reed got eliminated by LA Knight. Ilya Dragunov got eliminated by Brock Lesnar after Brock just ate the chops from Ilya. Oh man. Ilya and Braun would be good too. Because Ilya loves pain. Rey Fenix got eliminated by Brock Lesnar, obviously. Oba Femi eliminates Brock. I was like, whoa, okay. And Brock Lesnar eliminates both Cody Rhodes and LA Knight. The Miz got eliminated by Roman Reigns. LA Knight got eliminated by Cody Rhodes. And Javon Evans got eliminated by Randy Orton after taking an incredible RKO off the top rope. Javon Evans was going for something off the top rope. Randy Orton just hit him with the RKO. Loved it. Penta gets eliminated by Gunther. Cody Rhodes got eliminated by an interfering Drew McIntyre. So Cody Rhodes is on the apron. Drew McIntyre came down, hits Cody with the Claymore. Cody gets eliminated. So definitely, I think there's some more story there, and also with Jacob Fatu, who got eliminated by Roman Reigns. Jey Uso got eliminated by Roman. Roman's not playing. Roman's like, I'm here to get back on top. You need me back on top. Logan Paul got eliminated by Roman Reigns. Randy Orton got eliminated by Gunther, and then so we were down to the final. We were down to Logan Paul, Gunther, and Roman Reigns. And so, like I said, Logan Paul eliminates Roman Reigns. Or Logan Paul gets eliminated by Roman Reigns. Randy Orton gets eliminated by Gunther. And Roman Reigns eliminates Gunther. Roman Reigns is your 2026 Royal Rumble winner. Roman Reigns will be going on to WrestleMania to face whoever he chooses. More on that in just a minute. So most eliminations was Oba and Roman and Oba Femi with a combined 5 altogether. 5 each. The Iron Man longest time spent in the Royal Rumble was Javon Evans with a time of 40 minutes. So back to Roman winning. Back to Roman winning the Royal Rumble here. There are a couple of different ways you could go with this. Couple of different ways I would go with this. Okay? couple of different ways I would go with this. Number one, you could easily do. You could easily do Roman. You could easily do Roman Punk, which is where I think that they're gonna go. I think that the WWE, I think creative is gonna go Roman Punk. That's, at least to me, that's definitely where the money match is. Roman versus Punk. There's some history there. You know, you have Punk pushing Roman out of the way of the cage in War Games a few years ago. No. So there's definitely some history there. So I think that's where I firmly believe that's where they're gonna go, is Roman Punk. So unless they do, you know, unless Gunther decides to go after Punk, and Gunther is your champion at Royal Rumble, at Survivor Series. My goodness. At Backlash, but I think I heard this and I like this. I heard this today. CM Punk goes into the Elimination Chamber in his hometown of Chicago. And what has Punk said? He wants to be a fighting champion. So Punk could put the title on the line in the chamber against 5 other guys. That could be interesting. Because then you go, well, then who's going to be, you have Gunther in the chamber. You have Gunther beat Punk. But I don't want to see that, but that's something that you could do. But I think the trajectory, I think where they want to go is Punk Roman at WrestleMania. So I think that's where they're going to go. I think we're going to get Punk versus Roman at WrestleMania. And we're going to get Cody Drew. We're going to get Cody Drew at Mania. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with Cody Drew. So there are definitely some good storylines you could do that could come out of this. You could do, that's Roman Punk, Cody Drew. You could do Gunther Orton, and it doesn't have to be for Randy's career, because Randy's not anywhere close to retiring yet. So you could have Gunther Orton. I mean, I'm just kind of booking out the WrestleMania, but you could even do it at, if you want to do it at Elimination Chamber, you could do it at Elimination Chamber, whenever you wanted to do it. But I've got, so there's 3. Seth, Seth and Brock. or Seth and Braun. Seth's got some beef. Seth obviously has, legitimate issues with the Judgment Day, or with the Vision. The Vision kicked him out, right? He's out of the Vision. So there's about 4 or 5 storylines that came out of the Royal Rumble on Saturday that you could do legitimately legitimate storylines. That'd be awesome. That would be really good storylines. But hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the AJ Styles retirement match with Gunther. Let me know what you guys thought of Liv Morgan winning the Women's Royal Rumble. Congratulations to her, by the way. Well deserved. She so deserves it. Let me know what you guys think of Roman Reigns winning the Men's Royal Rumble. Your guys' thoughts, your guys' comments. Smash that like button, guys. Ring that bell for notifications. Share this video. Like this video. All that good stuff, guys. This is your boy Hollywood Steve saying I'll catch you guys in the next one. Remember, when you're Hollywood Steve, it's for life.